The Ippon in this video is not that spectacular, but it's once again, like I said before, it's actually the setup, not necessarily the throw. It's the setup that is actually wonderful, and it's the setups that we actually want to study. We don't want to study the throw themselves. We want to study the setup to how it came about. And there's the technique from the girl from France. I don't really know her name. I don't know how to say it. But what she does is the Mongolian comes out very strong with like a double lapel. And so what the French girl does is I'm pretty sure she's got a double lapel back. I can't really tell. Now, what I want you to look at is she attacks with a forwards technique, and then as the Mongolian is retreating from the attack, she then attacks again. A lot of people attack once. Let's just have a look. A lot of people attack once and then rest and then walk around the mat a bit more. But this one, Daniel Kelly, who I went to the Olympics with, he always used to say, you need to be tenacious with your grips. Get a grip, get a throw. That's it. You don't walk around the mat and set up your throws nice and slow. You do if you're a beginner and you're working it. But if you're a competitor, you need to get your grip and throw. Not rest. And so from here, let's just watch the whole sequence again. So the French girl attacks, gets a grip, attacks. She wants the throw. She doesn't want to do an attack to please the referee or just to get an attack in. She goes straight in for it. So watch here. She goes for the first attack. And you notice with the first attack, she goes for a top grip. But because the Mongolian's got a double lapel, she controls the inside. And see, she can, defend with the hip and keep some space. So then in this next exchange, the French girl, I just missed it. She comes inside this hand with her left hand as she pulls with the right hand. So she's pulling with the right hand as the left hand snakes inside here and comes around the head. See? And then the hips are coming across. Massive pull with the right hand. Look at the hips have come in beautifully. And she takes it directly sideways. And you notice with this throw it was sideways. A lot of people don't teach sideways techniques, but this one wasn't a forward throw at all. It's completely sideways, like a Koshi Guruma. So there's a few things we can learn from this one. When you attack again. Especially because what happens is in this scenario, she attacks. The Mongolian defends it, and then she actually stops. Let's watch. She actually stops moving completely. See? And that's when she got thrown because she stopped moving. Once you stop moving, you become like an Uchikomi partner. Once you're an Uchikomi partner, you're designed to be thrown. Constantly move your hands, your feet, and circle. You got to constantly be moving. Another thing this video tells us is, I always say this all the time, and I learned this throughout, my trips and chatting, that sort of stuff, is every single judo player, regardless of who they are, will attack with their absolute number one best technique in the first minute of a fight. That's just it. And you notice with this French girl, she does like a left Ogoshi Koshi Guruma, and then she does one again. That's her best technique. And you can take that on board with your own training. Everybody who fights will do that. And think about your own judo competitions. You always attack with your best throw first, and so we know this. So if this Mongolian studied the French girl, she should have known this throw was coming because it's her favorite technique. Beautiful. It's almost like a Nagakomi, like it's like an Uchikomi throw, this one. But you notice how the Mongolian girl stops moving, and the French girl wants to throw. She wants an ippon. She doesn't want an attack. She wants a score. And that's what I really liked about this ippon. And that's why I wanted to analyze it for you. Beautiful technique to finish, to get the ippon win.